Okay, so I figured I'd come in and record. This is actually the second time I'm doing this recording because the first time I recorded it and it was only showing one screen instead of the one I wanted to show. So here's second take. Um, I just got done illustrating my second children's book called When I Was a Mermaid. I did another video about this. It's a lot shorter than my first book. This is not a good night book. So it didn't take me as long. I've just been distracted. So that's why it's taken me this long to make this video. And then the next video will be me reading it, which should be super short because it's only like 12 pages, double paged. So in this book, I learned a couple new things. So I did want to share it. The first thing is you're seeing here, I realized partway through illustrating the book that I wanted it to be double page, the illustration. And in Canva, I was just doing it like this, like the single page spread, and like one illustration on here, one illustration on the other side. I'm sorry, this is the better version of it, I think. Yeah. So I uncovered a way to do the double page spread. And what you do in Canva is just basically in the settings, double the size of your book. So mine's 8.5 and by 8.5. So I think that this one, let me see if it'll actually show me. Whatever 8.5 by 8.5 doubled is 17, right? Oh, and then the bleed size. So I doubled that. And then that way you get this double page view. And then when you come into your image, you just make sure that it expands across both pages. And so that leads me to the second thing I uncovered was the ability to expand your image in Canva. So a lot of these you can see here on the left, they're just these, the 8.5 by 8.5 squares. They're small, but what you can do, and I actually just did this one in my last demo video, but you guys didn't get to see this. So let me try another one, is you take a blank page, you take an image you want to expand. I ended up not using this one, so let's see what this does. So we got these wishes, dandelion seeds. We call them wishes in my house. So you can expand it like that and then come to the edit photo option in Canva and do the magic expand. And I've been doing the free form because then you can just come and drag it. You want to expand it like that. And then click magic expand. And then what Canva does is, I don't know, through AI or whatever magic sauce they have going on in the background, they take your base image and then expand it out to the size that you determined and give you some options. And sometimes there's some like weirdness. I'm not quite sure where they're pulling this stuff from, but a lot of times it does just expand the background, which is what you kind of want in a children's book because it'll give you some white space to play with in terms of text. So you can see here the first option is this. You got some nice white space, blank space, not really white, that you could use. Here's another option that gives you another dandelion if you want it. I might keep this one. Let's see, what's this guy? That's too plain. We'll do this one and then I'll show you the third thing I learned I could use a lot with this book. So we're going to take this image and click done. And then another editing ability you have in Canva is the magic eraser, which is everybody's best friend. And you can make your brush size as big as you want. The brush size is basically your eraser size. And then come in and kind of hover, click and hold and hover over some of the weirdness. And Canva will fudge it out. And usually you're going to see some smudgery. I don't even know if that's a word. Smudges of the background. But that way it allows you to delete or smudge out a lot of the weirdness. And then it also gives you the ability to have some blank space to add in your text, which is wonderful. There you go. And then you can keep going. If by the first pass it doesn't delete everything or smudge out as much as you want, you can come in again and redo it. But then once you have the image, let's let this cycle through. All right, looks good. Once you have this image, you can then copy it, come to your storybook that you're working in Canva, which I believe it's this one for me. We'll go to the end because I'm going to end up deleting this because I'm not using it. You add your 2 pages you want to use, and then you come to your first one and paste the image you copied. Come up to the corner and then drag it all the way down to the bottom. Okay. I dragged it too much. Whatever, you get the point. And then I'm going to copy this one, come down to my second page, and paste this like that. And then when I go to my preview, let's see if it'll get, oh, will it not give me my side by side because I don't have even pages. Here, let's delete this so you can see it side by side. Delete. Preview. Oh, holy moly. I want you to see it. Add a page. I'll just add 2 pages. Let's see if that helps. This is 23, 24. Yeah, that should work. All right, so see, you can see like the seam line in the center. And so this is how the double page spread will work. So I can put my text in the empty spots, and then I have a double page spread in my photo book. So that was really exciting for me. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I'm sorry this took a little bit longer, but like all my videos, I tend to learn as I go. So that's it for this one. The next one I am going to record reading this. So we have it. Oh, look, me for infinity. All right, thanks guys.